Yes, guys, welcome to SFeatleyTV, and we're here for our match reaction to West Ham versus Arsenal, where Arsenal have won 2-1 on the day on this afternoon. We got King Sait and also Tycho as well. I'm going to start with you, Sait. What did you make of like that? What's your initial thoughts on the reflection of the game?
I think it was a shithousery win. It wasn't pretty. We didn't play well. It wasn't one of those flair or ball possession winning games. But this is the thing: when you don't play well, you still have to win, and we did that today. And I think it was so important because Tottenham played before us, and they won. So the pressure was on us to win, and we did. And the 3 points is massive because Tottenham's next game is Liverpool. So if we can win and Liverpool beat them, that could be a 5 point difference going into that derby, which is huge for us.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. Tiho, what's your reflection on the game, mate?
I gotta say it was in a strange way. It was very chaotic. It was a very chaotic match, but it was also quite boring. I mean, there wasn't just much to look at. There wasn't much flair of something. We scored off 2 corners. They scored a quite alright goal, I guess. But for the rest, it was quite boring to look at. Of course, those last minutes, the fight with Nketiah as well, that was chaotic as heck. But I mean, I'll take the 3 points. I mean, because of course Tottenham play Leicester next week, like you said, Said, and that's a
We play Liverpool.
much. Oh yeah, Liverpool. That's when we play Leeds, of course. And yeah, I mean that's. I think it's very important these 3 points going into next week. Very important.
Mm. Mm. I echo everyone's what said, especially with the fact that Tottenham have got to go and they got to go to Liverpool and try and get a result against the Liverpool side that's chasing the quadruple and can't afford to drop any points to Man City in that chase for that title. So I doubt, as much as they beat Man City, I doubt they'll get anything from that game. Um, and that's good news for us because, like, if we do beat Leeds, which should be quite easy to be honest, I know they're fighting for their lives, but they are all over the place defensively, and have been all season. And we beat them 5-1 at their manner. If we take them to our place, we should be able to beat them comfortably, and that'll be a 5 point. That'll be a 5 point difference, man. 5 point difference, and all of a sudden, again, the doors are wide open for top four. Like,
Yeah.
and but I say again, it's luck. I will still keep saying it. Like, he had bottled top four against Brighton, Southampton, and Palace, thanks to how inconsistent and how shit the teams around us have been, right, and how they're playing. We've managed to be able to, because we're the most only consistent of the inconsistent, we've managed to be able to claw it back um, because of that. So it's kind of lucky in a way that the fact that we've had such a poor competition around us to be able to capitalize and like gain back what we've lost and what seemed to be out of reach. What do you think about that, Say?
Yeah, listen, I mean, I think we can all agree that the quality of the Premier League has dropped this season. I think
Mm.
it's dropped the past few seasons. I think probably since 2014-15, we haven't had like a lot of good teams. It's always one or two good teams, and the rest are quite meaty. And I think it's helped us. I think if we get top four, yeah, we deserve it, but we deserve it because of the other teams have been so poor. But I do think that this is probably gonna be the last season where the Premier League's been this poor. I expect next season, I expect Chelsea to be much better. I expect Man United to be better. And I even expect Tottenham to be better, especially if Conte stays. that means he will be backed. And if he get backed, he's a proper manager. They're gonna be good. And I expect West Ham to keep on improving. And I don't expect Leicester to be as bad as they were this season. So as much as we can capitalize and get top 4 this season, which is great for the club, because I want us to be back in the Champions League, and I want to see what the owners will do when we are back in the Champions League.
That's
and
the
what
big
this
thing.
manager will do. Will he be fined out? Because it's one thing to play once a week, it's another thing to play in Europe, and it's another thing to play in the Champions League. So a lot of things is gonna be changed next season. So let's see.
I think this manager, to be honest, will get found out eventually. To be honest,
Yeah.
and my opinion on that is because when you go to big matches in the Champions League, you need to be tactically aware and be able to adapt to any situation during the game. And he doesn't do that. You saw in this game today, how long did it take him to make a substitute to bring fresh legs on? And also he, when he did bring him on, the second substitute with 5 minutes to go was an attacking substitute, which he could have done at the 60th minute to try and change the game and try and put us on the front foot and seal the game off. Which, if you don't do in the Champions League, it will cost you. Especially now that teams don't have to worry about away goals and they can go roll out, like you saw against Man City and Real Madrid, like not worrying about how many concede as long as they just score more goals. So, like, it's now all of a sudden is you've got to have a manager that's going to be able to tactically outthink big names and big managers against big clubs, and that is something Arteta struggles to do. And I'm sorry, doing a Chelsea side that's pretty much on the beach, that's been on the beach for the last month, apart from their FA Cup, and also a Man United side that has been so shit, it's unreal. Like that's not Champions League standard. Like they've not been playing at that standard. If you're playing Bayern Munich or Barcelona or Real Madrid, and we play them right now, like even if we had an improved squad, I think the manager will get torn apart. To be honest,
I mean, we will find out because he's not going to get fired, and we are going to.
It's going to get a lifetime contract for getting top 4, mate. Because some people celebrate like winning a trophy.
And we are going to play in Europe. It's either going to be Europa League or Champions League, because with this win we just secured 6th, so we can't finish 7 or 8. So we are 100%.
So people are going to say is like that's 100% improvement. Jesus.
Yeah, but the thing is this: like we were always going to improve because we spent money. We bought better players.
We couldn't get any worse, could we?
No, we couldn't. Like that was probably the worst performance I've seen by Arsenal my whole life, when we finished 8th with no trophy. Honestly, I can't remember a worse Arsenal side.
You know what? That last season,
ridiculous.
This is the thing as well. Why I don't let up on Arteta, right? Is because that season hurt me so much to see my club play like that. To go to sink that low to the point that fans don't even they pity you. They don't even take the piss out of you anymore, and you have to take the piss out yourself to get any comedy. Like to see us do that, which I thought I'd never see us do when I was growing up.
Yeah,
like it's something I just can't forgive very easily, especially with the fact that you're not just out of Europe as well to top it all off. Like that, I'm sorry, that for me is unforgivable. Is like and in any other time at Arsenal would have been a sackable offence.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it wasn't good enough, and he should have gotten sacked. That's the reality. He didn't get sacked, and next season it's gonna be his 3rd full season. Another summer back in with players. There's no excuses. So let's see. It's up to him to prove us wrong and show that.
I don't know, Sait. I think there's plenty of excuses they can come up with. The ball's round, the grass is green, the sky is blue.
Listen, I mean, it will be his third year. He's been back every window. He's been back. Even this is probably the only January window he hasn't been back. But every window other than that, he's been back. He's brought in players. He's brought in his own players. He's getting rid of the players he doesn't want to keep at the club, and it's no longer. We can't even just say that he's not experienced. Yeah, he's not very experienced, but 3 seasons in the Premier League, you need to show your ability now. So for me, it's like next season, it's up to him to prove us wrong. Otherwise, I think it's going to be a very painful season.
Yeah, the grass is too short. No, that's Chelsea's excuse, mate.
Yeah.
Well, it might be a painful season, or we might get knocked out in the. If we finish 4th in the group, that's embarrassing. I don't care who's in the. Do you know what would be funny is it will be against the toughest teams in that group. So everyone will go, well, you can't expect us the first time in the Champions League to beat Bayern Munich, can you? So I was like, well, what do you expect us to be? Hang on, you lot said we'd be challenging for it, and this is the thing.
Unai Emery managed to beat Villarreal.
Bayern Munich. He managed to beat them with Villarreal, for fuck's sake, right? And don't get me wrong, like you lot, like these Arteta wannabes that love to troll everyone and everything. You lot said by next season we'll be challenging for a title. We'll be winning the Champions League because that's what the manager said. We're winning the Champions League.
We're supposed to win the Champions League. That's why we.
Yeah, so like we should be beating Bayern Munich in this group. That's what I'm going to be saying. I'm going to be saying that every time when we get spanked about 10-1.
Yeah,
like,
but let's see if we get there first.
10-2 an aggregate will be in one game, mate. Trust me.
Let's see if we get there first, Steven. Trust me.
Yeah, if we get there first, obviously.
A lot can still happen, and it is Arsenal. You know,
it's been don't.
Yep, we have to be honest.
Okay.
Like,
it wasn't the best defending.
Defending was terrible.
Well, it wasn't the best defending. Things can happen. Remember, we mustn't forget that it's been raining, so the pitch is quite.
It's been raining.
Yeah.
Are you being serious? It's raining for both teams.
It's so, every time someone mentions that in the comments, I've got to play it. It's so funny. You can imagine it, like, but I'll tell you, it's a rainy pitch on a Wednesday night in a horrible cold weather. You can't expect him to direct the Heathrow traffic from there, can you? Like, oh fucking hell! I can imagine it be 5-1 out. He's like, what do I do? Albert, give me an AirPod. Give me an AirPod out of here. Oh Jesus. Anyway, like, obviously we're going to play Leeds next. Shouldn't really have any problems against Leeds, despite like what we had against Brighton and Southampton. We shouldn't have a problem against Leeds, should we?
Yeah, we should beat them.
You should beat them quite comfortably. Then we come to the North London derby, and by that point, it's for Tottenham. It should be like 5 points down, and you've got to win no matter what. We can afford to go in there and say, okay, we'll take a draw. Like, because it's still 5 points ahead of us. You still got to catch us with 5 points to go. We got to still play Newcastle away, which is always difficult. Everton at home, I think, will be easy. I do think Everton will have it confirmed by then that they'll be safe. I think Everton will get themselves out of the trouble that they're in.
I think they're going down.
There you go, boys. That was not very good performance, but it's another win. Well done to Arsenal, but Arteta still need. Yeah, we know. Yeah, mate. Arteta still needs to go, but like those performances were. It's one of those performances where you know it's not going to be very good, but you get a result at the end of it, and that's the main thing, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to quickly go on to player ratings.
Yeah.
Who do you everyone think is their man of the match, by the way?
Probably Rob Holding.
Rob Holding.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't sound too ecstatic. I was gonna say Martinelli.
Nah, I don't think Martinelli were that good today.
I thought he was.
I think Holding was solid in the defense. I don't think West Ham had many chances, and he scored that important goal, his first in Premier League. And he hasn't started a lot of games. He came in and he did well.
I thought Martinelli was like the only real threat, like apart from the set pieces, the only threat we had in open play.
But what did he actually do anything in open play? I don't remember anything special that he did.
I think. What do you make in Nketiah's performance? Because I think he did quite well, to be honest.
Yeah, I think first half he was struggling with the physicality of West Ham. Second half he was good. He was lively. He was pressing. He was running with the ball. He was a bit unlucky not to score. So I think it was an alright performance by him.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna go on to player ratings. Right now, and I'm just gonna. It doesn't matter. It's been like this. We'll see. Yeah, mate. Trust me, mate. I definitely. If this is just towards the end of the season, then okay. However, of course it's. Stay. Trust me, I've had to do watch-alongs to this shit every fucking game. You know what I mean? Like, even I'm sitting there like that, and I'm struggling. When you run out of things to say in a watch-along because it's that boring, you know how shit the game's been. But we're gonna start with Ramsdale. I'm gonna give Tycho. We're gonna give you Ramsdale. What are you gonna give him?
Probably a 5, to be honest. He couldn't do much about the goal, but for the rest, he's not done that much, has he?
Okay. Does anyone disagree with that?
I think he had a few good saves that he did. I think
he was also a little bit poor in sort of judgment.
Especially the was it Declan Rice had a few good saves. I think he was a bit lucky. Right. He was a bit lucky that he didn't quote Bowen, but it was an important run as well.
I think he had defenders covering him anyway. So, Tomiyasu, what do you make of? I'm going to give you Tomiyasu. What do you make of his performance?
Solid again. I think he showed why we missed him so much. Yeah, nobody could get past him. It was just annoying to see him get injured again. And it's the time we need to buy another right back, because as good as he is, if he's going to be injured all the time, what's
is
the
he
point?
Injured again?
Yeah.
No.
The calf.
No. Not again.
He did. Did he pick up another injury in that game?
It looks like it. I hope it's just cramp, but he was holding his calf, and his calf is what's been giving him issues.
Do you know why? Because who played 77 minutes?
Tomiyasu.
Who made him play 77 minutes?
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Right, you don't play a player who's just come back from injury 77 minutes in a fucking game. You're asking him to get injured again.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Standard. You should be subbing him 65 to 70 minutes. Right? That's on Arteta, that is. I'm sorry. Because he hasn't got the balls to just like simple change. Cedric to Tomiyasu. Simple. That's all you had to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for Gabriel. I think Gabriel for me was a bang average, and that's only because he scored a goal. Because the second, the goal he was conceded, he was poor. He was nowhere near Bowen. Should be picking him up. It was poor defending, ball watching.
He worries me, Gabriel. Honestly.
Yeah, he is. He's dipping.
I know the fan loves him, but
he's been really good the first half of the season, but like towards the end of it, he's dipped big time.
But he's dipping bad for many months now. It's like probably since December he's just start dipping, and
I think it's more towards January, to the end of January, to be honest, for me.
I've seen so many individual mistakes game by game, and he looks sloppy on the ball as well.
Holding. I'm gonna give that to Sait.
Yeah, for me, Holding, I'll probably give him 8. I think it was really solid today.
Okay.
He was covering all the headers, everything that came in. He was just putting it off. We know that he's not a ball-playing centre-back, but he did well what he's good at, and he scored that first goal, and that was important for us because we didn't look like we were going to score.
I'm going to go with, who's next?
Must be Tavares.
Tavares. We're going to go for him.
2.
Tio.
I'm just going to say 2. I think he's terrible, but yeah.
4?
I'd say a 2, man. I think he's been terrible today. I think he's absolutely. I saw a lot.
You say.
Yeah, I mean, Tavares is another one that worries me. It's like he has no footballing IQ. He takes the ball and just runs. It's like
I don't think he has it yet because he's too young. I think he's not ready.
I don't. But he's still 22. Like it's not like he's 17 or 18. Like, and he never seems to understand when he's supposed to do anything. He just takes the ball and run. There's no awareness of when to pass, when to chill, when to block. Like, he worries me a lot, Tavares. He's just a runner.
So we're sticking with 2 or are we going 3?
I can give him a 3 just to be nice. We won the game.
What about I'm going to go with El Neni, who I think was quality today. I think he was 7. Very good for me in that midfield. Xhaka.
Who's doing Xhaka?
The Sait.
Yeah, I think Elneny was a bit better. I'll give Xhaka a 6. He wasn't poor, but he wasn't amazing
as good.
either.
He wasn't as good.
He's been better. I think this season he's been good actually, but today he wasn't the best.
Careful. Saka on the right. Tio.
To be honest, I like Saka a lot, but I think I've got to give him a 5. He was just quite invisible this match.
I would say a 4 because he was that invisible, to be honest. Didn't you?
Important corners for the goal.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, you could say that, but I'd say still a little poor because he went that missing.
Yeah, I think 5.
Okay.
The thing what I don't understand is that you see when Saka got brought off and Smith Rowe came in, you saw how energetic and lively Smith Rowe was. Why don't you do that 15, 20 minutes before that so that
that's what I'm saying.
Next game, Saka would be
big
fresher.
Up games, you see. Tavares gets a 4. Wonder whether he's a winger or defender. Absolutely. Xhaka 5, Saka a 7.
Have you watched the game, mate?
I don't know where he got 7 games, you see. He was very invisible throughout the whole game. Didn't hear a lot from him. Odegaard is another one I didn't hear a lot of because I think he was playing out of position.
Yeah,
because he was playing out of position. I said he'd play him as a 10. He will actually contribute. He's dropped too deep. He was too ineffective to being that deep. When we played him as a number 10, it flowed naturally with Saka. I mean, Saka and Martinelli on the right and left with him in the middle, right? So for me, like Tycho, what I was going to give him a 4.
I mean,
or 3.
I've seen him on the ball way more than Saka, to be honest. I think he, like, I mean, a 4 is alright, I guess. I'd go with a 4 because some of the passes was just misplaced and he couldn't quite give the ball further up the pitch. So yeah.
Yeah. Martinelli, I'm gonna go with C. What are you gonna go for, man?
I give him a 7. I think he was one of the better attacking players. He had a good cross.
So you say 9 better than Holding?
No, he wasn't better than Holde. I've seen Martinelli better. I think he was okay. I don't think he was amazing, if I'm honest.
Saka was the main counter attacker. He attacked a couple of times. Yeah, I hear that, but it didn't. It wasn't
It
a
wasn't
lot.
a 7. It wasn't.
There wasn't anything on the end of it, to be honest. So, like, I've seen him a lot better than that, to be honest. That's why he's down as a 5. Like, when he sets high standards, you then base it off of the highest standard he's done. So, for me, so yeah, Nketiah, I think I'm going to give Nketiah a 6, to be honest. I think he did well. I think, yes, he missed a couple of better chances he should have scored. But he did his defensive duties very well. Did his hold up play? His hold up play was excellent. And got the counter attacks more into the game. So Tavares messed up Martinelli's gameplay because he looked like he was playing where Tavares. Yeah, that's a good point. It was a bit mix and match at times. But yeah, Nketiah for me gets a 6 for me.
That's right.
So, and I can't really amount the substitutes because they hardly got any time, which was Cedric, I believe, Odegaard, and Tomiyasu. You can't mark them because they haven't got any game time.
Odegaard and Tomiyasu.
Well, Cedric didn't really get any game time, did he?
No, he didn't.
So, so I can't mark them. So the fans, what are the fans getting? 10?
I think it's 7. Oh, okay.
7? What are you saying,
7?
I'll give them a 9. I think they were lively.
Yeah.
They supported the team. I think we've got one of the best away fans in the Premier League. Honestly.
The away fans are quality. I've been with the away fans. They're absolutely brilliant.
They are quality and they turn up and they go everywhere. And
they know the club inside out as well.
Yeah,
so. Arteta, what are we going to give Arteta?
We won away against West Ham, so I think a 7.
Not that high. I mean,
I was going to say
there was some
5.
question of. I'd say lower, to be honest, because he started Martinelli.
I think.
Oh, not Martinelli. I mean Tomiyasu.
We got the win, which is a 5. I praise him for that.
More than a 5. It's still West Ham.
But Tomiyasu being cramped or injured is his fault for not resting him.
Yeah.
Not leaving substitutes to the last minute, which tires our players out, which means our squad rotation is actually screwed. So that's compromised. Could have changed to an attack to see the game off at the 60th minute. So, like, for me, yes, we got the win, but the performance also wasn't great. Like, even though he was trying to direct the fucking traffic at Heathrow literally throughout the whole game. So for me, he gets a 5. Yeah. That's me being generous.
Nah, but I think 5 is harsh. We did win away.
But it's the performance, though. That's the thing.
But in football, at the end of the day, let me tell you this. If we played well and we draw or we lost, I would have been angrier. At the end of the day, we need to win. And we did win. And I think maybe 6 is fair because we won.
I don't know. 5.5.
For a win against West Ham away.
Yeah. Fine. Fuck.
Wow.
Go on.
Can I just share some of Eddie's stats, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
100% take-on success, 49 touches, 9 duels contested, 8 times possession won, 7 duels won, 6 shots, 6 touches in opponent's box, 4 shots on targets, 3 take-ons, and 2 fouls won. I mean, his finishing wasn't that good, but I mean, his general play was quite decent, to be honest.
Yeah, rotation was shit. Absolutely, games of rotation was shit. And it's compromised this heavily. Big up everyone who has liked the stream, by the way, and subscribed. I really do appreciate it. there will be fan cams after this as well. Obviously, my question still remains: can Arsenal see this out and get top 4? Sait, what do you think?
Well, it looks very likely. I think next week is the most important week. If we beat Leeds and Liverpool beat Tottenham, we are getting top 4, because by then it will be 3 games left with a 5 points gap.
Yeah.
So for me, I think Tottenham messed up when they lost
the
against
chance.
Brighton and 0-0 against, who was it?
It was hang on, let me go back.
Oh,
So Tottenham won this one, then they lost. Then it was drew against Brentford.
yeah. I think they messed up in those 2 games, and that's probably
And
going to
they
cost
lost
them.
Brighton. Yeah, those 2 games
Probably going to cost them Champions League,
cost them.
because they should have had momentum after we lost 3 in a row. So for me, yeah, I think we'll get. I think we will get it. I can't see Liverpool not win.
Like, possession is worse than it's ever been. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's typical Spurs, isn't it?
But I think
Typical
we can
Spurs.
all agree that we play shit. I don't think anyone can say that we're.
I don't think anyone's denying that. I don't think anyone's denying that we played well. Like I said, we played well in that game. Big up, Gracie May. I hope you're doing well. Do you know what? We'll get a photo link in the chat. If anyone else wants to come on and have their say, they can do, because we've got about 10 minutes to go before we have to ditch again. So don't forget, we have got fan cams coming out tonight. Just double check and make sure I get them checked. So yeah, I mean, it's down to us. It's again down in our hands. It's down to whether we want it or not.
Yeah.
Right. So there's no excuses now to not get top 4. There's no excuses for it.
Yeah.
We have to now get it. We've been given another lifeline. We have to take it. If we don't take it, that's on us. It's not down to anything else.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm not hearing any more bullshit about like excuses. Simple as that.
100%.
Got to get the job done.
Yeah.
Got to get the job done. Simple.
I agree.
Sorry, just gonna do one more of these. But yeah, Tycho, do you, like you say, you get top 4?
Yeah, I mean, I see Liverpool beating Spurs. I see us winning every game, to be honest. I mean, that's of course if we don't fuck up like we always do. We could even challenge for top 3, and to be honest, but I don't see Chelsea losing any points, so that probably won't happen. But that's just a small fucking hope, but it won't happen. I think we will get top 4 though. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Still up for fan cams? Yeah. We will be. I will be doing fan cams. First one is at 7:30, and that won't come out till probably 8:30 at night. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that. To go back and try and see if I can do a highlights video on any one of the watch-ons. I might do it for the Man United one, just to wind up the Man United fans. Absolutely shocking performance, even though we won. Absolutely, it's a shocking performance, though we didn't win. Like I said, Alex, big up, mate. Message me on Insta sometime, by the way. We need to link up and do something together because we've been meaning to. So yeah, you're 7:50, Gracie. Say 7:30. I think I've got. Who else have I got coming on?
When is Mikel coming on?
Oh, he ain't. I told him to piss off.
I thought you were besties now. You're writing
No,
love letters
no,
to each
no,
other.
no, 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 no. I got someone at 7. Anthony, if Anthony's in the chat, I've asked if you could do it at 8:30, so that's that one done. So yeah, I think there's one more person, I believe. If I can remember right. But if not, no worries. We'll just go with that. But let's have a look. Right, but anyway, boring game, to be honest. Yeah, hit the like button. There's nothing more we can say about the game, is there? So it's just that boring.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if anyone else wants to come on and have their say, the link is there. It's in the chat. Make sure you come on and have your say. But if you're not, then we might have to I don't get what he sees in Eddie. He had chances and kept wasting them. Yeah, but it wasn't one of his bad performances, to be honest.
If it's not Eddie, who is it then? Like, it's not like we got
it's not
better
Lacazette.
option.
It's not Lacazette. It's not fucking Eddie. It's not
Like, we don't have a proper striker
people say
who can
it's not
play
Martinelli. Like, people say it's not Pepe. So who the fuck is it then? Like,
exactly. Nobody's done amazingly as a striker for us. So I think Eddie's been all right, and I think he hasn't done anything yet that tells me that he should be benched. If that makes sense.
And Owen Jones, right? The fact that of League Gunners chat, they're more worried about League Gunner being wrong than Arsenal getting top 4. That's the problem. That's how fucked up their fucking brains are. Right?
Who are we talking about now?
Oh, they're worried about League Gunners chat because half of them came at the end of the game saying he's in the mud. Who gives a fuck? That's his opinion. What?
Honestly.
So you're having a go at him because he has an opinion on Arsenal Football Club, right?
Like,
that's his opinion, right?
Like,
why don't you worry about your fucking team getting top 4 and actually going to challenge for the title, right? Which is what he wants to do, right? And actually raise your standards and do the same thing. Why don't you actually worry about that? Why don't you instead of worrying about what one guy says on the channel, right, on his own channel, like, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean?
That's something that I don't understand. Like, if you don't like,
you're not allowed. Yeah, you're not allowed. You're not allowed an opinion. You're not allowed an opposite opinion in these days.
Like, if you don't like or you don't agree with Lee, why do you watch his channel? Like, it's simple.
Yeah,
he doesn't force anyone to watch his content.
Yeah,
so
I just don't get it, mate.
I don't watch people that I don't like. It's that
if
easy.
I don't like what someone's talking about, I don't watch it. Simple.
Yeah.
I'll just say, like, you're in the mud. But, well, why? Because he has an opinion on Arsenal. So what? I have an opinion on Arsenal. So why do you have a go at me saying I'm in the mud? Right? Because we won a game. So what? I want Arsenal to win games. That's the funny thing. Lee Gunner wants us to win games. He wants us to go and challenge for titles. Right?
He wants us to lose now, to be fair, but that's his opinion.
But
anyway.
But even then, like, if we then went on a mad run and then decided to go challenge for the title next season, right, and actually put a title challenge in, then, like, I'd be backing the manager, wouldn't I? Because that's what I want.
Yeah, I know.
I want Arsenal to be at the top.
It's nothing personal for me. It's like, I don't care who's
doesn't matter
Arsenal's
who the
manager. For me, just do your job, and then that's it.
Yeah. Simple.
There's I don't have any agenda. I don't care what's the name of the manager of Arsenal. He's not my friend. I'm not gonna meet him. It's not gonna impact me. I just want Arsenal to be as good as they can be, and then that's it.
And that's exactly what Lee Gunner wants, man.
Any agendas. I don't care what the fan base says. I'm not in this Arteta in or Arteta out thing. I think it's just quite ridiculous,
Exactly.
If you don't want the manager, you don't want the manager. But it's like, got into a place where we want to put people into certain facts that okay, these are the Arteta
No, I
outs, and
think
this
what is
is
the
what they
problem?
think,
What's
and these are the
this?
Arteta ins, and this is
Nah,
what
this.
they
I think
think.
the problem is that we've got into a world where we can't have debates. We can't have a good,
Yeah,
honest debate
exactly.
and talk
Yeah.
about our football club. We've just got to prove each other wrong, right? And if you don't believe someone's opinion, they come and verbally attack you for it, right? Like, and that's a pretty sad world, right?
Yeah.
YouTube is here, so you can come on and have your say. This channel is here, so you can come on as an Arsenal fan or as an opposition fan and come on and have your say about your club, right?
Mhm.
And have your voice heard. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter whether you're Arteta in, out, shake it all about, right? Wagner in, fucking Kondeti in, right? Levy out, Levy in, whatever. Doesn't matter. Like, you can have your opinion your way and it will get heard, right? Whether it's the most deluded opinion on the planet, right? Or it's the most logical thing that anyone's ever said. And if you can't have an honest debate on people and just having their opinions on the football club, knowing that what they want is what's best for the football club, that's all anyone wants. They just have different views on it, and you can't accept that. Simple as this. Don't fucking come here.
I know.
Like, if you can't accept people having different opinions and having a good, honest debate about having different opinions on Arsenal, what will make us great again, and you can't accept that, don't fucking come here, because we don't want you here. I want people that will be respectful to other people and let their voice be heard.
Listen, for
Simple.
me, it's simple. Like, you can believe that Arteta is amazing, that he's doing well, and all of that, but then don't look down on people who have a different opinion on Arteta.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Because everybody has their opinion. No one's opinion is more important than anyone. Whether you think the manager is good enough or you don't think he's not good enough. It's just we are different. We look at things different. We value different things, and therefore we will have different opinion on the manager. So if you want to be Arteta in, fine, you can be there and you can support him, but that doesn't make your opinion better than someone who doesn't want to support him, because everybody's entitled to have their own opinion. And it's the same. Everybody is entitled to vote on whoever they want to vote on, and everybody's entitled to do whatever they want because it's their life and it's their opinion, and we should respect that. But we live in a society now where if you don't agree with me, I'm deluded, or I'm stupid, or I don't know what I'm talking about. It's like we can't have a level-headed debate even if we don't agree, and it's sad.
Yeah, I agree. Well said, Stephen. Exactly, man. This is the point. This is what social media has done at times, and it's sad. Like, and that's exactly what this is. What I came onto YouTube to raise a bit of money and awareness, but to have a good, honest debate of football, right, and have everyone's opinion heard, no matter who they are, right. And I will get on. Don't care how big you are. I don't care how small you are, right. If you want to have your opinion, you can always DM me at SFeatley or SFeatleyTV or on Instagram, Steven Featley. You can DM me and message me, and I will answer back, and you will be able to come on and have your opinion. Right?
Yeah. Do you remember, Stephen? Do you remember when every loss was AFTV's fault?
Yeah.
So I wonder now that we're winning and we get top 4.
This is the thing.
Is it there? Should we
if we
praise
don't get
them
top
then?
4, if we don't get top 4, they'll have a go at them.
Yeah, but they won't praise them if we do get top 4.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. I've heard that before. Trust me, right? And it's sad because you're having a go at someone who's made a good living for himself. And fair play to him. Bobby's done fantastic what he's done. Right? He's an absolute pioneer of what he's been able to do. So, right, fair play to him. Right?
100%.
So there you go. But we're gonna leave it there because I've got 8 minutes till we start the fan cams. But I'll leave it right down on Facebook. But there is this one guy called as a guy, anyone who dares put, well, tell him to come and tell him tell him to look up Stephen Richard Featley and see if he dares have a go at me. Like, so let's look up Stephen with a V, Richard, and then Featley. You know what my last name is? It's on this SFeatleyTV there, like Featley. Like, come on, look it up there, and then look me up on. Tell him to look me up on Facebook. See if he dares have a go at me then. Just put him in his place. Like, just tell him how sad his life is, honestly. But anyway, we're gonna leave it there. Great show. Thanks, man. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the show. Sait, obviously, big up, man. Where can they find you as mate?
Yeah, thanks for having me on. First of all, you can find me here on SFeatleyTV, and you see me more often now. I should have more time, and looking forward to a busy summer, hopefully in Champions League.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully, he's best. Yeah, mate. I've heard about that guy as well. He's an absolute mong. I don't believe why he's still got a channel. Tycho.
Yeah.
Where can they find you, my friend?
You can find me over on Instagram at the Editor Explorer. You can't really say my name now because the banner, but that's right. On YouTube, you can, YouTube. It's still the match reviewer. I still haven't changed it. I don't know if I ever will because I'm just too lazy to do it, to be honest. But maybe one day, and then we'll have streams again. But for now, it's just a match reviewer, and you can find me over on Steven's channels, both this one and SFeatleyF1. So.
Yeah, SFeatleyF1. Don't forget, next week we've got the Miami Grand Prix. Be on at 8:30 at night because obviously it's a day race in Miami.
Okay,
so that's going to be with the fake marina. Like,
oh wait, I can't even come on it, mate. I'm going to the movies.
Shit. Then no worry. We'll find. Don't worry. I'll manage. Or we'll find someone. Don't worry. We'll either way. We'll bring that to you on SFeatleyF1, SFeatleyTV. We've got the usual Arsenal gossip column on a Tuesday. We should have Premier TV coming on for that. So make sure you join us for that. We should have Lee Judges should be coming on soon at some point as well. I'm not sure when, but I'll let you know as soon as the date is scheduled. Wednesday should have the usual Hot Off the Press show. Thursday, I'm hoping I can keep the day off because I'm back from my infusions, so I'm probably fucked. And then Friday we got the Leeds United preview and all the build up to the Leeds United game, as well as all the build up to the Grand Prix as well. So make sure you check out both channels. Subscribe to SFeatleyF1 as well. 8 away from 100. If you know anyone that likes F1, make sure you go check out there. It's the best place to learn about F1 and understand it. Plus, also SFeatleyTV. Best place if you want to have your opinion heard on football and Arsenal as well. So make sure you subscribe to both channels. Become a member as well, because it does donate to Children's Liver Disease Foundation. Just that small amount every month can help save a kid's life. So if you have got that little bit spare, please do so. Donate in any way possible. Until then, everyone stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you soon.